According to Colin Powell, excellence is not an exception, it's a prevailing attitude. So our habits aren't just habits, they're factors that determine whether we'll succeed or not. However, there's the big issue. If you want to achieve excellence in the big things, you need to develop the habits in the little things. In today's video, we'll talk habits that will make you richer and how you can incorporate them into your personal life. So let's get started. How do you know the habits that could make you wealthy? Well, we're about to find out together. Welcome to our channel. Here you'll find contents that will inspire and help you to become a millionaire. Number 1. If you want to get richer, you basically have to earn more money. And a good way to get started is by creating multiple income streams for yourself. Interestingly, you don't have to look for 2 to 3 jobs. You could simply leverage on your skills and knowledge because the pandemic has opened up several new opportunities. Number 2. Create a budget. Budgets are useful for keeping track of your spending and expenses, but they may also help you manage your money in a way that really increases your wealth. If you find yourself in a financial deficit, a budget reveals and helps you to come up with solutions. It enables you to grasp your current financial status and demonstrates what you need to cut back on to stay afloat. Making a budget will also assist you in reducing your excessive spending, maximize your income, and to assist you in creating attainable future goals. Number 3. Making crucial judgments at the appropriate moment. Your decisions affect more than just your personal life. They also affect your finances. If you make significant decisions at the last minute, especially when they concern your finances, you run the risk of going bankrupt and ruining your present and future selves. You always want to make sure you're making the right decisions at the right time, so don't be afraid to ask for assistance or advice from financial experts, as their experience could give you an entirely new perspective. Do you micromanage so much that you miss out on great opportunities? Or do you spend so much that you put your money into every available venture without proper research? The decisions you make with your money can make or break you, so make sure you're always making the right decisions. Number 4. Definitely no negative self-talk. One of the most difficult things to manage must be your finances. It causes a lot of tension in people and may result in negative self-talk. Although it's very common to just criticize and berate yourself about financial situation, doing so is really not helping you at all. Constantly worrying and berating yourself about your spending habits or your excessive bills won't solve the problem. Instead, it will only make you feel more ashamed and demotivate you to figure things out. As a result, you need to have more optimistic outlook in life. Recognizing you have a financial problem is excellent and the first step, but having a negative outlook won't help you get out of it. Instead, try to keep your attitude neutral or at least upbeat. Here, a financial counselor might come in very handy. Number 5. With money being so essential to our daily lives and futures, it's surprising that many people are still financially illiterate. Some people struggle with building wealth simply because they don't understand how finance works. Professionals can assist. Yes, but how can you tell if a professional is giving you good advice if you don't have some kind of base knowledge yourself? People frequently believe that learning about these financial terminologies is difficult work and that you also need to be some kind of math or accounting guru. But in reality, it's not that difficult. With some simple Google searching, you can get a much better understanding of your finances. Number 6. Removing the temptation. Let's face it, we've all been tempted to spend a few dollars on our favorite items at the grocery store, even though we don't actually need them. For example, you might be tempted to buy a new pair of sneakers, even though you already have a pair. But if you give in to this temptation repeatedly, you're doing more harm than good to your finances. Impulse spending won't make your financial situation any better. Instead, it will quickly ruin them. It may seem insignificant now, but if you want to accumulate riches over the long term, you must learn how to overcome temptations. Go out only when necessary and avoid carrying credit cards around you at all times. Number 7. Managing your debts effectively. It's safe to say that you can't get richer if you owe a lot of money, and if you frequently take out loans to pay off previous loans. We're sorry to burst your bubble, but you're not on your way to financial freedom. However, since debts and loans are unavoidable for many people, it's important to learn how to manage them. The first step in preventing these debts from getting out of control is to make sure your loan repayments are always on time. If you miss a payment, you shouldn't be surprised to see extra interest on your loan. You must make a conscious effort to allocate money to your debts each month. It's also crucial to always look out for loans with lower interest rates, because this will really matter when it comes time to pay off your loan. Number 8. Of course, saving money for goals like buying a home or car will prevent you from having to take out a mortgage. And building an emergency fund and sticking to your budget are two ways to avoid debts altogether. While many people believe debt is unavoidable, it's best if you can avoid it altogether. In fact, we believe avoiding debt is not as difficult as many people make it out to be. Number 9. A reliable saving strategy. In a previous video, we referred to this as lifestyle inflation. However, in reality, in order to build wealth, you must save money for as long as you can. Savings are the foundation for wealth because they assist you in times of need and keep you from hitting rock bottom. Spending more because you earn more is a lure that many people find irresistible. You must be dedicated to your saving practices and goals if you want to become affluent. Draw out savings plans and adhere to it like your life depends on it because, well, it sort of does. It won't be the simplest thing to do, but it's something you can actually control. Number 10. Getting ready for the rainy season. Who would have predicted that we would be stranded in our homes for several months away from work, school, and the people we love? As time goes on, it becomes more and more obvious that life is unpredictable. All of this demonstrated to us how crucial it is to be ready for any unforeseen events that may occur. One approach to ensure you have resources to deal with any unforeseen bills is to set up a rainy day fund. It's also the reason why having an emergency fund account is crucial because you never know when you'll need an urgent auto repair, home repair, or even to pay a high hospital bill. It's usually simpler to handle these types of bills when you have money set aside for them. If you don't, you can wind up having to take out a high interest loan, which will lead to you becoming poor rather than wealthy. Number 11. Self-investment. Wealthy people value self-education and read books and develop new skills to be informed. Investing in oneself by learning new talents opens up more options. Have you thought that more qualifications increase your chances of advancement and income? Many organizations love to see people who try to improve because it shows they are progressive. Investing in yourself provides you a better chance of making more money and teaches you more about your finances and the actions that affect them. Number 12. Investing is one of the best ways to build wealth and get richer. You don't need a lot of money to get started, and investing makes your money work for you. Saving is important, but investing is what helps you build your wealth. It's important to do enough research before investing in any opportunity and stick to things you understand. If you're not sure about an investment, talk to a financial advisor to make sure it's right for your finances. This isn't to scare you away from investing, but it's critical that you don't make a bad decision that could cost you everything. Number 13. Tracking your credit has many financial benefits. It's critical to watch your credit if you're looking to avoid going into debt. Credit facilities sometimes make individuals think they can afford more than they can by offering loans with outrageous interest rates. But if you can't pay for it in cash, you can't afford it. Track your debit and credit card spending and don't go over your limitations. Number 14. Surround yourself with people like you. The people you hang out with matter more than you think. Research shows that your net worth tends to be similar to that of your closest friends. We typically become like those we socialize with, so it's crucial to surround yourself with successful individuals. They help you think of ways to increase your revenue. Winners are attracted to other winners. Therefore, if you want to get rich, have some affluent friends. Number 15. Know when to take risks. It's natural to take risks, but knowing when and when not to take them is why they're called calculated risks. Wealthy people don't gamble on important decisions. They research, analyze, and imagine all the possible outcomes. If the risk doesn't pay off, they won't lose much. But if it does, then they could earn a lot. And that's it for today's video. Please hit like and subscribe. Thank you for watching.